Good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Hey Adam G. Tonight, I have a very special guest. He's the man of the hour as he is about to represent our country to the forthcoming Mr. Supranational competition happening in Poland starting next week. And I can't wait to get to know him more. So here he is. Without further ado, please say hello to two-time URCC welterweight champion and now Mr. Supranational Philippines 2021, John Adajar. Hello, John. Good evening.
How we doing? Nice to be.
Nice. Thank you, John. Thank you for taking the time in doing this interview, for being on for this interview. I really appreciate it. So, kamusta na? How has it been since you have been appointed Mr. Supranational Philippines? Has it sunk it yet?
Yeah, well, we're doing triple time because sobrang gahol sa oras. Alam mo naman, it's a short notice for us. But it's okay. I can always manage.
Athlete eh. Yeah. Buhay athlete eh. Talagang sanayan sa crunch time eh. Last 2 minutes eh, no? But before anything else, can you give a little introduction about yourself for the benefit of our viewers who may not know about you that fully?
Yes. So I'm John Adajar. I live at San Pablo, Laguna. I'm 30 years old, and you're Mr. Supranational Philippines 2020.
Nagulat ka ba when you were, can you tell us how you got appointed for this pageant assignment? Kasi talaga kami, to be honest, John, sasabihin ko sa'yo, nagulat talaga kaming lahat. Because we were expecting a celebrity model to get the part. Uh-huh. Yeah, tapos nung in-announce ka, we were shocked kasi parang, wow, where did this guy come from? So, can you tell us how did this all come about for you? I want to know.
I came from the fighting scene, so anyway, yeah. I was really shocked because the Miss World organization called me like the end last week of June, and then they wanted me to compete if I'm free to compete in Poland on August 22nd. And hindi ko na rin masyado pinag-isipan. I just said yes because honestly, I've been off season for 2 years now. And wala akong fight, walang anything. I'm doing nothing, just doing biking, cycling. Cycling is my life right now. So, yeah, I said yes. And a little lang, kasi I weigh 95 kilos. And then, syempre, I have to cut weight. And what's funny is I never knew na meron palang Mr. Supranational pageant. So, ayun, I Google it, I see some videos in YouTube, tapos nakita ko lahat para mga fitness instructor.
Labanan ng mga abs.
Yeah, yung pala. Akala ko magiging like fighting scene, more on takedown.
Oh, so teka wait, curious ako, paano mo nakilala si ALV? Sabi mo kasi he contacted you for this. So, has he been handling you throughout your MMA career?
Actually, no. I'm freelance. I'm free agent. And ALB owns the URCC Global. And the URCC, that is where I'm fighting with. So, doon ako lumalaban. Well, technically, I'm his fighter. And ALV told me na what Supranational is looking for is in with me. So that's why I'm qualified for it. That's what he said.
Pero nung tinawagan ka niyan, all along did he know na you had a background in pageantry?
I think, yeah. Oh. Pero I left it already like 2015 after the Misters of Filipinas. I changed career na talaga. I went for professional MMA. And then my new Facebook because, you know, there's a lot of luma kong picture from the pageant industry. And then makikita ng mga kalaban ko in MMA like, oh, this guy.
Wait, Sige, let's talk more about it later. Pero I wanna ask you, how did you get in pageantry muna? How did it all begin for you?
There's always an underground reason, you know. When I was a kid, 2007, my dad is a politician, and I'm only a second year high school, and then I compete in a Mr. Coco Fest way back. That is in San Pablo, Laguna, and that is an annual event, annual pageant. So my dad wanted me to join the pageant, and then from there, mag-election na kasi. So he wanted me to use that para alam mo yun, parang plus plus.
Umingay pangalan niya.
So by that time, 2007, I got the Mr. Coco Fest, and then I went to school, and then the second time is the Ginoon Laguna. I joined Ginoon Laguna 2014, and I won the title. And then after that, I have to represent our province. After I represent the province, I joined the Mr. Filipinas, and luckily I'm just a finalist there. So that's all my pageant experience.
Pero fun fact, kabatch mo si Leren Bautista when you competed in Ginoong Laguna 2014?
I'm the Ginoon Laguna, and she's my binibini.
So how do you feel na pareho kayong lumalaban ngayon?
It's actually gives me the bragging rights. Like, ito yung batch ng may nararating talaga. I mean, MMA, Leren is in the pageant, and we all know Leren talagang, alam mo yun, I think she wants to get everything.
Ang ganda ng mukha niya. Sobra.
Super beautiful. And grabe, sobrang consistent. Every year talaga gumaganda siya. And hands up to you, Leren.
Hi, Leren. Anong meron kaya sa Laguna? Bakit, hometown siya ng mga gwapo at magaganda? Kasi hindi lang kayo eh. Ang dami ko ring alam na mga beauty queens and katulad mo na galing Laguna who also competed in national pageants. Si Robin Hanrath din yata sumali ng MWP last time. Yeah, so ano meron sa Laguna? Nasa tubig nyo ba yan? Nasa kinakain nyo?
In San Pablo, sikat sa amin is the coconut. Maybe it's because of the coconut. And then we're using virgin coconut oil. Kaya gumaganda yung skin.
Ganun ba yun?
Feeling ko. Los Baños. So probably ang Los Baños kasi is known for the swimming pool.
Oo, yung mga hot springs, di ba?
So ano siya, more on sauna. So maganda talaga.
Tagal ko na hindi nakakapunta ng Laguna. So, na-miss ko yung mga hot springs.
Our city.
I'm sorry? Sa San Pablo City.
Yeah. Because San Pablo has 7 lakes. We're the city of 7 lakes.
Mm-hmm.
And in every lake, there's a difference with it. Like Sampaloc Lake is known for people who wants to jog, and then the others naman yung Pandin Lake, you can go swim, and then you will go to a raft. Tapos yung nagbabangka will let you go to somewhere. Tapos from there you can eat on the raft. So very exciting. Tsaka sarap magbike. Sa fresh air,
oo. So lang masyadong pollution, wala masyadong construction, probinsya, talaga, lifestyle.
Yeah. Pero we're just an hour away. 1.5. From so super lapit lang.
Oo, ang dami na rin kasing mga expressway, 'di ba? So ilang hours na lang ba papunta dyan kung galing kang Manila? 1.5. Walang traffic yon.
Yeah, walang traffic.
Tapos madaling araw ka babiyahe. Alam mo, yeah. Pero alam mo, curious talaga ako sa background mo kasi 'di ba sabi mo you stopped joining pageants na noong 2015. tapos nag-change career ka MMA. Anong meron sa MMA at doon mo naisipan na mag-change career?
Kasi before I went pro, I started competing in the underground world of MMA. And from there,
Ah,
started winning. Even without training, lagi ako nakaka-knockout. So I think this is for me. If you believe in destiny, I think this is my destiny. And by 2016, started competing and winning again. And then luckily, I grabbed the championship belt in 20. So I think this is for me. I like the pageant. I tried twice already. I mean, I
oo.
tried for the nation pageantry, pero finalist na. So I think it's not for me. Pero I'm always open-minded, and as long as merong opportunity, I always.
I hope you don't mind me asking, malaki ba kita sa MMA fighting?
Well, at first, hindi masyado, pero if you're good in marketing, definitely you will get the paycheck. Kasi I write my own contract, I manage my own career, and sayang naman pinag-aralan ko kung hindi ko gagamitin din sa mga katulad mga ganyan. So, yeah, I write
Oh,
my contract and then get a notary and everything para legal lahat. So, yeah.
so
And
now that,
na
okay.
nag-champion ako, I can say na it's a good paycheck.
So
And
nakakaipon ka?
it's very demanding.
Nax. Paano yan? Off-season ka 2 taon. So, nakabangko ka. So, what have you been
So,
doing since
years,
naka-off-season ka?
ano, 2 years ko nang ginagalaw savings ko.
Hala, mauubos na.
And crazy is I never ask help from my family. As in, I build my own career without any help. I finished my study without any help. And kasi kami family kasi it's like we're built independent. Alam mo yun, they provide all the essentials, but alam mo yun, parang bahala ka sa buhay mo. You just have to live on your own. Know what I mean?
So, how have you been getting by? Kung off-season ka, tapos they allow you to be independent, tapos your savings are dwindling.
Uh-huh.
So, what have you been doing to cope up at this uncertain time?
Well, we have a family business kasi. It's we manufacture fire extinguishers, we install the sprinklers, any related to fire, lahat ng mga apoy. Even the axe, yung palakol, meron din kami. So, yeah.
In demand ka. In demand yung family business mo ha. Year in and out, nagre-renew lahat ng mga negosyo. Sa inyo
Pero
pumukuha.
pero syempre it's political and masyadong malaro ang business. Like for example, if we have 100 client, yung 80 doon nawala and then 20 lang yung sa amin. 20 lang yung bumalik.
Ah. So question, so kung family business yan, di hati-hati kayong magkakapamilya sa earnings doon?
Actually hindi. Parang get your own client.
So marami ka naman na
So if
napapasok.
if it is your project and then it's yours.
So magaling ka mag-sales talk.
Not really. Ano kasi ako, direct to the point. Like, kailangan mo fire extinguisher, I have. Boom.
So dapat ligawan mo yung mga inspector sa Bureau of Fire Protection ninyo dyan. Para ikaw ang rekomendado.
There's always a different way paano manligaw. So I won't talk about it, pero
Okay, I'll leave it at that. Okay, won't ask anymore. Obvious naman kung sinong kaharap ko. Wait, before we proceed, can we give a shout out to Macy Lord of Becky's of Pageantry? He's watching us right now. Macy, support John's. Ito, I don't know if you can see the comment section. Yeah, sa flash ko na lang. Sabi niya, Macy, sabi niya, John, support kami sa laban mo, Sir John. So, yeah, so bet na bet ka niya talaga. So for sure, kapag lumipad ka na ng Poland, i-repost ka niya. Kasi Facebook page tong si Becky's of Pageantry tsaka Instagram eh. So i-repost niya lahat ng mga litrato mo pagdating mo na sa Poland. So, yeah. So how do you feel na you have so many fans cheering for you. Dumadami yung Instagram followers mo by the day. Sumasabog.
Well,
May interest sa'yo.
after kasi nung they announced na ako nga si Mr. Supranational, within 2 days, my followers gained 5,000. Sabi ko, wow, grabe. So lahat ng mga client ko, my business, lahat natapunan siya. Kasi sobrang, as in yung notif ko, sabong na sabog. Hindi ko na makita ko ano yung mga importante, ganito, ganyan. Kasi lahat follow. And then, yung iba pa, nag-flood ng likes. So, nagulat ako sa, wow. At saka, I have a follower from Indonesia. Nagulat ako from Indonesia din. And then, they're all sending me a DM na, we're from Indonesia, ganito, ganyan. Tapos, meron pang comment na salita nila. Sabi ko lang, thank you. Thank you po.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, lumalawak ang fan base mo. International ka na rin. Yeah, Indonesia, just like us, is really pageant crazy. So, that explains why you get a lot of DMs from them. So, ngayon ba, eto kasi lumalawak. You're talking about it, na lumalawak yung fan base mo. So, do you consider yourself as a role model now? Because, lumalawak audience mo. So, maraming nakatingin sa'yo. So, somehow ba medyo nape-pressure ka na you have to live up to everyone's expectations? Ang daming ng mata nakatingin sa'yo.
Well, no. Kasi I will always be the used to be, in the old me. I will never change. Kasi I never pretend on like someone else. Just show what I am. Kasi actually, we're into politics kasi. Hindi naman namin kailangan na mag-plastic. So, kung ano kami, yun ang papakita namin. And luckily, wala naman kasi akong pakialam kung sabihin nila mga negative. Kasi I build my career and then hindi naman ako kumikita sa kanila. I mean, di ba? Parang, I build my career. Who are you para sabihin sa akin na ganito, ganyan? Right? Diba?
I find your answer very interesting na kasi 'di ba sa politics, let's face it, laging best foot forward ang diyan. Pakitang tao ka dapat para pa-PR, para lalo na pagdating ng kampanya, eleksyon, di yung boto makukuha mo. Pero I find your perspective very refreshing.
Well, I think kapag politiko ako, maraming magalit sa akin kasi plastic eh. Just like I remember my dad punching someone because of the media man, like posting something against our family. And we all know na, syempre, media man, kailangan para manipulate everything and then posting sa news ng mga fake news. So my dad got pissed. So why in front of the session hall, and then what's more amusing, sinabi ng dad ko na paano ako magiging mabuting politiko if yung sarili kong pamilya hindi ko kaya pagtapos. I was like, whoa, that's nice. Right.
Kaya pala natuto kang sumuntok dahil sa tatay mo.
Then my
yun?
Batanggenyo he's really brave. Well, rest in peace, Dad.
Uy, sorry. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry.
Been since 2013 after New Year. So
how did you... Okay, all right.
And that's where I started my career in MMA.
2013.
After he got killed.
So your dad inspired you to take up that, to take this MMA career. So,
no. He never wanted me to fight. Pero ako, I wanted. Kasi I want to build my own name in terms of sports. So, I tried basketball. Sobra ako maliit sa basketball. And then, I want to try swimming kasi hindi ako marunong mag-swimming.
So, maliit ka sa basketball? 6-footer ka na sa lagay na yan? Maliit ka pa rin sa team?
Maliit yun.
By Filipino standards? I
Well,
mean,
well,
di naman matatangkad
that
mga Pinoy, di ba?
and I'm in PBA, maliit yun. Plus, I don't have enough, enough training, and then I got injured. Malakas kasi maka-injury ang basketball.
Oh.
I mean, your knees will get mapapa-bad boy tuloy ako. Your knees will or yun na lang balay, will get sore.
All right. So, question. You talk about your humble beginnings as an MMA fighter. Paano mo na-develop yung interest mo sa pagsuntok? Like, did you grow up watching Pacquiao? Kaya na-inspire ka to take this career?
It all happens when my friend asked me if I wanted to see some show, some car show in somewhere in Laguna. And then once we get there, he asked me na, oh, you wanna watch some MMA? Sabi ko, ano yung MMA? Yung pinapanood nating UFC. UFC kasi is the highest league of all MMA. It's like the Super Bowl of MMA. So, after that, we were watching, and then there's a guy na hindi siya makakalaban kasi yung kalaban niya got pulled out. So, by that night, sabi na, tinuro ko ng kaibigan ko na, oh, this is JE. He wants to compete. Sabi ko, what? Bakit ako lalaban? Ano alam ko? Then after that, syempre, lumaban ako. And then after a minute, ayun, bugbog ako. And then I tapped out. And then after that, parang sabi ko, parang I want to train more. Tapos parang I want to pursue this. Because I'm like the guy na pag nagustuhan ko, I will take it talaga eh. I'll give you a story. Like, I joined the Ginoong Laguna 2012. And then, finalist lang ako. Then, after 2 years, I joined again Ginoong Laguna 2014. From there, I prepped everything. And then, I snatched the title. Tapos after that, I competed in nationwide, the Misters of Filipinas, finalists, and then sabi ko parang ayoko na kasi I'm good with Ginoong Laguna. Because I live in Laguna, so I do ano pa. And then after that, went for professional MMA, started winning, and then got the world championship. So that is my career, I think. And I think that is my destiny. Because I'm really good at punching people. Really.
Ilan na nasuntok mo? Mula na nagsimula ka. Mula kalye hanggang ring.
Super dami na.
Cage. Super dami na. Alam mo, the more I look at you, sobrang refreshing talaga yung choice sa pagka-PD sa'yo. Kasi talaga you really look the ultimate kisig Pinoy talaga. Kasi let's face it lalo na sa beauty standards ng mga Pinoy, di ba? Laging mas gwapo kapag may lahi, happy. Pero ikaw talagang Pinoy na Pinoy talaga. Maureen has a comment for you. Sabi niya, John will do great. Finally, hindi na muna magpapa-cute boy next door type ang ipapadala. Kakayanin niya makipagsabayan sa mga hot Latino.
No.
Have you been... go. Sige, what can you say about it?
Honestly, if they will give me 2 to 3 months preparation, I will definitely eat them. I mean...
Alive.
Talaga, boom! John Adajar, Mr Supranational Philippines. Guys.
So paano yan? Last minute ka nga point, so hindi na kaya. Ganun ba yun?
Okay. I'm looking forward to the course challenge. And the dancing.
Marunong ka sumayaw?
Hindi.
Ala! O paano yan?
Pero hindi. Parang, like, it's fun kasi. Diba?
Uy, sa Mr Supranational, sabihin ko sa iyo, ikaw na nga nagsabi, marami silang mga dance portions doon. Tapos pag alam nila magaling kang sumayaw, lalagay ka nila sa gitna. Ganda ng choreography mo. Wait, may question dito. Kailan po kayo aalis papuntang Poland? Ay, sorry. Sino yung natanong na yun? Kailan po kayo aalis ng Poland? Tanong ni Christine Joyce de la Cruz.
The plan is to leave on August 10 or 11. Pero syempre, I'm still waiting for the call ng taas. And we're ready na rin naman. So we're just waiting for the ticket. And I hope na in ECQ, sana bigyan kami ng exception because, di ba ECQ parang bawal yata mag-travel.
Oo, kasi tsaka they should treat you like an athlete din, considering that you're gonna represent our country to
I envy nga yung
to
mga sa Olympics eh. I really wanted to compete on that kind.
yeah. So,
I think I don't
na-inspire ka ba? I'm sorry?
I think I don't have the right connection in kung gusto ko mag-compete sa Olympics.
Pero do you feel inspired by our
Of course,
boxers'
of course.
success?
I really feel them because there's a time na matatapos na yung training camp namin. There's a time na iniisip namin yung retirement namin. Parang ayaw ko na lumaban next. Ito na yung huli, ganito, ganyan. But after competing talaga, sabihin naman, I want more, I want more. Kasi those athletes, talagang totoong blood and sweat. Blood, sweat, and everything. Like me, I'm an MMA fighter professionally. I miss a lot of birthdays, weddings, diba? Jesus' birthday, diba? Ang dami ko na-miss. Because bakit? I'm in a training camp. I have to watch my calorie intake, my nutrition, I have to train, diba? It's really crazy being an athlete. Pero sobrang saludo ko sa lahat ng mga atleta. Kasi they are all physically and mentally.
So kaya pala. So may discipline ka na pala kahit 'di ba na super rush tong pag compete mo.
Imagine, last month I'm 95 kilos. Now I'm 85. 10 kilos binawas ko in just 1 month. Diba? It would be crazy to think if I'm taking drugs.
Ano ba target weight mo?
Target weight will be 80.
So 5 more pounds to lose before
Five,
before.
5 kilos. 5 kilos
Okay.
like 11 pounds, 12 pounds.
All right. Kaya 'yan.
As fighters
Kaya
naman
ka.
for us because in every way in namin, I remember my last fight I fought a Brazilian. Ang weight ko that time 3 days before is 185 pounds. And I should be 170 pounds on the way in. So what I did in 3 days, I cut 15 pounds for 3 days.
So anong kinain mo? Ice cubes.
No, we call it water reduction. We flush water in our body. And if you will notice, lahat ng mga athlete, especially sa combat sports like Senator Manny Pacquiao, whenever they went up to the weighing scale, sobrang payat nila. Tapos sobrang skinny. And then kinabukasan, ang tataba na ulit nila. Kasi
Para lang sa weigh-in.
Because within 24 hours, you can gain all the water that you lose. So it's very easy work. Pero syempre, magiging sobrang manghihina.
So kayang-kaya na pala yung physical aspect eh. So which other aspects are you focusing for the competition?
Q&A for sure. Q&A.
Who's training you?
Training right now, I had training with KF. Kagandang Force. Yeah. Actually,
wow.
my first time, hindi nagulat ako na there's a training for walk.
For guys.
For guys, like talagang pinataas sila yung kamay ko and then you just have to walk straight, ganito, ganyan. Gulat ako sa, may ganito pa. Pero in fairness, nakakapagod.
And ano ka, lakad-lakad pabalik from point A to point B lakad.
Yeah, and it's crazy kasi I saw a beauty queen doing some like squatting.
Walk.
Squat and then bump her hips, squat, bump, mga ganun. And it's sexy.
Eh di ang saya ng training mo. Ang init-init pa naman sa KF camp, 'di ba? Basketball court siya na open air. Tapos, wow, ang saya naman ng ano mo, training mo. Hindi happy pagod, tama? Wait, can we indulge our followers who have so many comments about you? Grabe sumasabog sila ngayon. Ang pogi mo! Nakaka-good night, sabi ni CJ Oboado.
Anto?
Alam mo, nakagets na kita eh. I changed my mind. Hindi ka na si Kian Cipriano for me. Si Neil Perez ka na. Oh. May anggulo kang Neil Perez na Piolo Pascual na...
Si Kuya Neil.
Oo, si Guapolis. So, eto, tanong naman ni Ian Acedillo, may voting po ba ang Mr. Supranational? I want to support you, Mr. John Adajar. May FB page ka ba? Grabe ha?
I have the bank account. Joke lang.
Ian, ready ka na ba mag-donate?
Hindi, I think voting will definitely have because they told us to download the Miss Supranational app. And from there, I think yung sa Mr. yata is they're still building, pero yung Miss meron na. Yeah, I think there will be a voting. And I do have an FB page. It's John Adajar. And you will see all those old photos. Actually, it's not active. Ngayon lang ulit naging active because you guys followed it. So, thank you.
So they'll just have to type John space Adahar on the search engine and they'll easily find it right away. Okay, so there's another question here from Supranational fans. Since alis nyo po on August 10, kailan po arrival mo in Poland? Magka-quarantine ba kayo doon?
What I heard is kapag pag-vaccinated ka na, you just have to wait for the result of your swab. And I think mga 24 hours yata na magka-quarantine. It's just 22 hours ang flight if it is direct flight.
So, as early as now ba, have you been checking out your competition in Mr. Supranational?
I've been checking out. Like,
like sino yung mga matitindi mo makakalaban? Na parang, ito yung mga kailangan kong i-elbow pagdating doon. Yung kailangan kong bugbugin.
Well,
sampulan ko ng ano.
Well, makakalaban, wala. Kasi I'll be there just me. So, it depends on the judges. For me naman kasi, I always have fun in whatever craft that I get into. So, kung meron mga challenges, I'll definitely, nailed it.
Talaga, pati dancing ha?
Parang kailangan ko mag-Adonis 101 session.
Oh, malapit lang yun sa KF.
Oo nga. Nakikita ko parang building yung castle.
Ano sabi ba sa'yo ni Sir Rogel? Paano daw? Anong plan of attack mo pagdating mo ng Supranational? Or are you allowed to reveal?
So, na in their introduction, like, they're very loose. Someone kicking, someone doing the 360 kick, yung naglalakad. So, I'll definitely go like MMA style, like, Philippines! Ganun, tas lakad. Hi, hello. Like, ganun.
Gagawin mo talaga yon sa stage? Talagang...
Kasi, meron ako nakita na doing the 360 kick. Talagang umiikot siya. Parang, you just have to be loose.
Nagpi-place ba yung mga yon? Yung mga nagti-360 kick?
Oo yata. Kasi sila yung yung mga nasa promo video.
Alright. Sige. Ayan, may nag-comment na patay daw tayo dyan. Okay, so for the record, wala ka pang kinakausap ng mga candidates kasi tinatanong tayo ni Vaccina Medina, is he already talking to some of the candidates in Mr. Supranational?
Some sending me a DM, si Mr. Thailand, si Mr. Korea, and then the doctor from Nepal, like complimenting me na, wow, you're a fighter, bro, blah blah blah, ganito.
Paturo
Yeah.
naman.
Tapos sabi ko yung isa, wow, you're a doctor. That's nice.
O, di ba? At least, may instant friends ka na pagdating doon. O, sine pa, si ganyan. O, di ba? Meron ka nang, hindi ka na OP doon, di ba? Parang, ano, meron ka na kagad instant friends. Okay. Another question from vaccine. Kuya, advice lang, kailangan mong maging dancerist sa Mr. Supra. Practice ka na po sa TikTok para more chances of winning. How do you, oo, totoo nga yun. More on, maano talaga sila sa social media talaga. Sasayaw ka talaga. So, ano, kasama ba yun sa training mo to upgrade your TikTok skills?
Huli ko kasi sayaw when I was in grade 6. Tapos yung mga sayaw pa doon, syempre yung mga walang pop, lock, and trumpet. Diba? Let's see.
Ay, babawi ka sa ibang bagay. Alam ko yan. Nararamdaman ko yan. Ito naman, ang dami nila. Wow, surprising yan. Daming nanonood. From Marta Sanglieba. Grabe, ang hot po. Yung smile niya talaga po nakakapogi sa kanya. Good luck po, JE. Ilaban mo ang Pilipinas. Lumaban ka, Je.
Kapag sinasabi nila na, ilaban mo, laban mo, parang feeling ko lapu-lapu. Parang I have to defend the Philippines.
Yeah, but alam mo, no, nakakatuwa no, na yung feedback sa'yo. So, kasi ang refreshing choice mo nga na talagang, wow, we never thought that an MMA fighter like you would still be interested to compete in Mr. Supranational. So, what does this say about you joining, na you're an accomplished MMA fighter, tapos you're still doing this. Does this still make you feel empowered?
Yeah, of course.
Or make you feel something different?
Actually, no. Kasi like I said, I'm open to a lot of opportunities. Because this one is a great opportunity for me. Bakit? Why will I deny it? Diba?
Mm-hmm.
So from here, if something, I mean, kung meron mang opportunity na dumating, I'll just grab it. Because this is opportunity. Especially this pandemic. Sobrang walang opportunity na dumadating. Like fighting. I've been off season for 2 years now. So, and that is my career.
Alam mo ba sa Supranational, sila may pinakamalaking cash prize sa mga pa-contest sa male pageantry.
Talaga? How much?
I forgot. Basta it's the biggest. Hindi ko na, ayoko mag-quote, baka mali ako eh. Basta malaki. I-google ko na lang sa'yo, malaki. So imagine, no, it could really change your life or even the direction of your career if you will really do it well. 50?
750 pesos.
Sino nagsabi?
Right now. Someone told me right now. 750,000 now.
Oo, malaki. Malaki sila. Kayo, lalo na, pareho kayo. Tapos you get to travel around the world. Especially ngayon, vaccinated ka na. So,
you travel around the world.
Oo, kasi may invite kayo na koronahan tong si ganito sa ganitong bansa. So, nakakatuwa. Alam mo natutuwa ako sa iyo because kahit na ang image mo kisig Pinoy talaga, parang you still feel na you don't feel bothered about the negative stigma attached to male guys joining male competitions. Because let's face it, 'di ba? Pag talaga, 'di ba, let's say pag sumasali ang mga katulad mong kisig Pinoy na lalaki, usually kasi ginigage ng society natin yung success ng isang lalaki by his physical prowess or ability to do things in terms of skill set, manual, labor. So, pag nakakita sila ng mga katulad mo na sumasali ng male competitions, they feel like it's a detour kasi it's a complete world away from what a usual man does in his life. So, how do you feel about it na parang may ganung stigma?
Actually, it doesn't bother me kasi joining a male pageant will definitely open a lot of network. And from there, you will start growing. if you had a lot of connection to this pageant, I mean, it will open a lot of connection to this pageant. And then, especially me as a businessman, I need connection, I need network, diba? And from there, I will grow. I mean, grow a lot. And why would I deny it? Kasi because of just joining a male pageant, or you're just intimidated.
A
Diba?
lot of factors,
Like,
probably.
diba? Parang, hindi mo kasi kaya, hindi mo kasi kaya mag-compete sa pageant eh. That's why you're hating.
True. Especially siguro kapag nakita ka nila how you train,
Mhm.
siguro.
Mhm.
Especially when you do, when you're on season. So I'm curious to ask, how does your morning routine look like as soon as
More
you wake up?
look like will be, syempre, checking my phone. No, no. I have a heavy bag in our house, and then sometimes ang morning ko kapag like nung hindi pa sinasabi na I'm going to compete for the my morning routine, I always alarm like 4:30 in the morning. Then from there, I will start drinking coffee or anything, doing my stretching, and then from after that, I will do my biking. I usually bike every day, and every day is like 100 kilometers. It will always take me like 3 to 4 hours. That is my morning routine. And then right now, my morning routine, since bawal daw ako magbike, sabi ni Doc, kasi may initan ako, ganito, ganyan. And my morning routine is, I do my bag work. I do 5 minutes bag work, 5 rounds of it, and do a lot of stretching. And kasi, right now, ngayon lang ako nagbuhat. Ngayon lang ako nag-gym. Then it's my first time to focus on the gym. Eh, unfortunately, bawal din sa San Pablo. Bawal pa mag-open ng gym. Pero,
Dito rin.
would secretly go to the gym. Kayo may
Lagot ka sa LGU mo. Lagot
I
ka.
won't,
Ano?
I won't tell kung saan. Hanapin nyo na lang.
O yung mga taga San Pablo, Laguna dyan, yung nanonood, pakihuli po si... De, joke lang. No, but seriously, I'm amazed by your training method, yung work ethic mo, how you discipline yourself. So, apart from that, how do you instill that winning mindset which you could bring to your foray in Mr. Supranational?
Well, my mindset kasi is just go forward eh. Because if it is for you, talagang darating yan eh. Because I believe in destiny. I honestly believe in destiny. If you do everything, you will get what you want. Just commit and then be motivated. Focus. That's all. That's the essential kasi in getting your goals. Diba?
True, true. There's a question here from Christine Joyce de la Cruz. Ano po ang mas challenging, mag-pageant o mag-MMA? Magka
Mm, there's a different kasi. In pageant, let's say in pageant, you have to smile, and honestly, nakakapagod pala ngumiti lang.
Talaga? Nang matagal sigurong oras.
Because every time I smile, hindi ako humihinga. Totoo, hindi ako humihinga. Yung nostrils lumalaki. Pero hindi. Siyempre, mas challenging ang MMA. Because the MMA is, bloody sports. You will, literal na dugot pawis to. Dugot pawis, and then your mental gaming, talagang to the top. Kasi if you have a weak mind, you'll definitely cry every night. Like parang, why do I eat punches every night? Why do I eat punches every breakfast? Diba?
Ganun ba? Yeah, true. So, paano mo naman nakuha yung nickname mo na The Outlaw?
The Outlaw. Kasi we're into politics. We're into politics. That's why. The Outlaw. Parang uh, my dad is the law, and then I'm the outlaw. parang parang black sheep or anything. Pero syempre, in MMA kasi, saka makakita ng John, the cute Adajar. Syempre, it should be badass. Like John, the rabbit.
Akala ko naman kaya ka tinawag, nickname mo The Outlaw kasi yung mga grappling techniques mo sa cage, very unconventional. Like, hindi ka sumusunod sa normal. So, kaya The Outlaw. So, hindi ka nag-deviate ka sa norm. Kaya The Outlaw. Akala ko yun yung perception ko.
Sige, pero I'll tell you a true story. Kasi I joined Star Magic kasi.
When was this? Which year? What year was this?
2008? No, I forgot na. Sobrang tagal. Pero my batchmate is Arjo Atayde.
Oh, alright. So, what happened there?
From there, I'm always late. Tapos ganyan. So, the director, Direct Ryan Carlos, called me outlaw. You're very outlaw talaga. Ganyan. I'm always late. So, kasi sometimes makorny akong tao. That's why I didn't pass din yung Star Magic. Kasi they wanted me to cry. I'm happy. Para, ano ko iiyak? I'm not thinking of anything.
Bakit di mo naman sineryoso yung mga workshops mo doon? Nag-audition.
Alam mo naman, pag teenager, it's always been like, parang tambay or anything. Parang pag teenager ka, gagawin mo na lang kung anong gusto mo. You're not thinking of anything.
O ngayon bang 30 years old ka na, do you regret na hindi mo sineryoso yung training mo? Probably you could have been the next Piolo Pascual or kasabayan mo na sila by this time.
Nang ipagbarilan ako with Coco Martin. Diba? Kung sineryoso ko yun, I will be in Provinciano.
Oh, malaki TF mo.
Tapos mamamatay din ako.
Oh, ilang years naman ng Provinciano hanggang ngayon naging air pa sila, 'di ba? 6 years o.
Wow. Galing.
For sure ikaw talaga, di mo sinisip.
Shout out to the director of Provinciano. Fighter.
Oh, ang dami nilang tanong. Grabe, may mga tanong pa ako, hindi ko natatanungin. Sige, let's engage them for more questions. Okay. Paki-ask nga, Sir Adam, kung may girlfriend na siya. Kasi kung hindi, pwede niya akong hintayin.
Well, I have a girlfriend. I do have a girlfriend. And I really love her. So, kung may hintay mo, why not? Joke lang.
Wait, would you know kung may talent sa Mr. Supranational?
No talent. Oh, no. It's optional.
It's optional.
May talent ka, di show it. Kapag wala, di wala.
Sige nga, show it. Ayan no, mahilig po ba kayong kumanta si J.E.'s? May pa somewhere down the road po kayo kanina sa IG story niyo kanina.
Kanina kasi we're doing our jiu-jitsu training. So, jiu-jitsu is it's a combat sport. You pop someone's elbow, you choke someone. So, ang sounds kasi doon is sobrang luma. Like freestyle, somewhere down the road, yung mga ganon. Pero very relaxed for us.
Alright, so, eto.
Yeah. Before, mahilig ako kumanta. But, honestly, okay ako kumanta before. Pero nung nag-professional MMA ako, my throat always got choked. So, sometimes meron talaga yung Adam's apple ko namamaga because of the choke. So, I think nasira dun.
Oh, alright. So, optional naman pala yung talent eh. Basta magaling kang sumayaw, yun na yun. Huwag mo na karirin yung kumanta. Sumayaw ka doon and you'll get by. So, hi John from Daryl Ezekiel is asking, anong natutunan mo sa Thailand when you got stuck there last year because of the pandemic while training for MMA Muay Thai?
Ano natutunan ko sa Thailand when I got stuck? Paano natutunan? Like the skill set or
like, realizations? Life lessons, probably?
Well, when I was in Thailand, I really do miss my family. Because I was stuck there all alone with my teammates. Pero wala akong kilala doon. I mean, walang mga Pinoy doon. So it's very depressing because uh mag-isa ako doon, and then my flight got canceled 3 times, 4 times yata. And from there natutunan ko is you have to value your family. You really have to value your family. Tapos lalo na ngayon pandemic, you wouldn't know kung alam mo yun, kung tamaan ng COVID or something. Kasi there's a lot of friends, yung mga pamilya nila got caught with COVID. Tapos, syempre, wala pang wake na mangyayari kasi dapat to cremate. So, I think natutunan ko, you just have to value your family. Really value.
How long were you stranded in Thailand?
5 months.
Mm.
Ang malas
So,
ko pa, I got stuck in our training camp. So, we have our little bubble, everyday training.
o hindi pabor sa'yo yun.
Well, nakakasawa. Breakfast mo, suntok. Gusto mo?
Pero naman, rip na rip ka naman siguro noon. Parang, sa bagay, walang off-season ka nga naman. Para saan pa yung pinag-training mo?
Diba? Para saan pa yung training ko kung wala namang fight? Yeah, it's crazy.
Pero that time sa Thailand, 'di ba, hindi pa pandemic. I mean, kaya nila ma-beat pa yung flat. So hindi ka tumatanggap ng ano doon ng parang fights
Fight?
to get by.
In MMA,
Kasi
there's one organization and it held in Thailand. Hindi ako pwede mag-compete doon because it was written in our contract. And then that contract will expire last year December. Parang July pa lang yata nun. So I'm still in contract. So if I broke this contract, syempre yung may-ari ng contract is from the Philippines. Kaya nila ako habulin because I live in the Philippines.
All right.
So I just
Okay.
follow them. Yeah.
Guys, nag-enjoy ka ba? Because I'll be wrapping up my interview in a little while because we've been talking for almost an hour na, and nakakahiya sa'yo. Baka you might be wanting to do something else right after this interview. So guys, a few more, we'll try to answer a few more questions before we end this interview. So, eto, nagtatanong sa'yo, what is your advocacy for Mr. Supranational, Kuya?
That's one good question. My advocacy, well, I really wanted to beat the hunger because in our LGU, we have a small initiative there. And with my sister, I tandem with my sister. We called it the Hapagkainan. Hapagkainan is a small vehicle with a detachable table, and then from there we encourage people to get their own bowl, and then from there yung bowl nila dadalhin dun sa mini vehicle namin, and then we're gonna pour some like lugaw or escaldo or anything. We've been doing that since 2019, even the
Before pandemic.
Yeah, and then in 2019 we fed 70,000 families, and then this 2021 we're planning to feed 100,000 families, and that is a good goal. In Laguna.
In Laguna alone.
Yeah.
Wow.
In San Pablo, because San Pablo has 80 barangays.
Oh.
And we're the city of 7 lakes, so picture it. Diba?
Alam mo, nakikinita ko talaga, Mayor Adajar.
Mayor.
Wala 80 barangays do the math. 100,000 people. Ilang botante din yon. Kahit ayaw mo, magkakaklamor sa'yo. Wow, guys, tingnan nyo, may in love pa lalo kayo dito sa taong to. Hindi na puro...
It's really fun because seeing them na talagang sincerely thanking you. Actually, there's a question nga na what makes you blush? Sinabi ko yun, if someone sincerely thanked me. Because from there, your effort always that's the best reward. Their smile. And I'm not being corny, not being too good guy, pero those smile of those kids na nakikita mo na gutom sila this pandemic, and they don't even have the strength to work kasi nga bata sila. it's really alam mo yun, super sarap sa feeling. It's like a nice achievement. It's nice. So
Guys,
for sponsorship, you may contact me to,
on
to
the G.
to expand this small initiative. This small initiative will be big initiative soon. So you just have to contact me and let's check it.
Totoo. Totoo yan ha. Maraming magdi-DM sa'yo niyan. Bahala ka na mag-screen kung anong,
I'm
kung anong ha?
open to it. It's for the kids. It's for the people, not for me. I'm just the ano ba tawag doon?
Conduit,
Mm,
messenger,
mm. The
instrument.
the Messiah.
Alam mo, ang daming pa nilang tanong sa'yo, but I have to wrap it up. Nakakahiya na sa'yo. Guys, pre-nomise ko lang siya ng 30 to 40-minute interview, but we're going overtime. Ang dami nilang tanong sa'yo, are you all required to do an introduction video po or optional din sa Mr. Supranational?
Yeah, we are required to do introduction video, so stay tuned. I work with the best videographer.
Feeling ko Laguna yan.
Mm.
Nice. So, si Ian naman, masyado namang fast forward. Would you consider now to join another male beauty pageant? Feeling ko hindi na, kasi male supra, ako nasasagot para kay John. Kasi Mr. Supra is the only pageant that has the highest age limit, which is 32 years old. Ang Mr. World, 27, 28. Yeah. As for the rest, feeling ko hanggang 30, but I'm not sure. Pero, would you consider daw, for the sake of argument, would you consider joining?
Well, if the opportunity is good.
Alright. So, ayan, last na to. Last na po talaga. Ayan, may nagtatanong no, what's your IG number? What's your bank account
What's
and
your bank
CV number? O yan na, yan na. Anyway. Sample naman daw ng introduction mo dyan for Supranational. Wala bang ano?
Sige. Wait, I write it down eh.
Teka. Yan, saw the layout.
Okay. Guys, ready? I'm John Adajar, representing the Philippines. I'm a world-class MMA fighter. My hands and feet can be very deadly, but I can also use them to be weapons of peace and global understanding. I come to you with open hands, outstretched, ready to embrace change, ready to celebrate diversity and equality. I have won many fights in the cage, but this time I step out of the cage and face an even more challenging fight, finding the rightful purpose as an emissary of peace and goodwill among a multitude of diverse culture and persuasions. This is John Adajar, representing the Philippines. Thank you.
Woo!
Diba?
Mamememorize mo yan hanggang next week.
Parang hindi.
Alam mo, there's no doubt talaga na talagang you're a very inspiring figure to follow in this year's Mr. Supranational. So, alam mo naman ang tagline ng Mr. Supranational ngayon is aspirational, inspirational. So, as I close this interview, what for you is the definition of inspirational, aspirational?
For me, wait, teka, sakto, I write it down din eh. Na makita, pero aspiration to me is a dream. It's to be, it's to be hopeful of becoming a better version of myself. It's to long or desire for something greater, not just for me, but for everyone. Well, inspiration is where I draw my motivation and creativity to follow my aspiration. Cool.
Top 5! Top 5! Top 5! Top 10! Hindi, sige,
Well,
hindi ka na namin tatanungin ng pageant questions. Masyado mo naman binubuking na sarili mo. Wala nang thrill pag
how
tinanong
do,
ko.
what does self-esteem means to you and why is it important to have it? Question po sa reigning, yeah. Oh, Mr. Supra in 20.
Yan yata yung tanong nung 2019 sa Q&A nila sa finals. What does self-esteem mean to you and why is it important to have it?
Self-esteem. Because, wait, what does self-esteem means to you? Self-esteem. Self-esteem is the the overall of yourself, and it's very important because if you have the self-esteem, you can do anything. And as a man, you always have the principle in life. And if you have the principle in life, you will. Everyone knows that if you're a good person, you will have your own principle, and you always stick to your principle in life. And that is how you will live your life to the fullest. That's what I think for the self-esteem. Just just don't break your principle and be a good people, a good guy. You think? Di ko alam.
Hindi perfect pero alam mong galing dito yung sagot
Ah,
based from experience.
mm,
Sa ano naman sa male pageants naman, hindi naman importante na grammatically correct ka magsalita or ano eh. Basta masabi mo lang confidently yung sinasabi mo kahit balu-baluktot English or kahit in a different language.
actually, pwede ka yata mag-Tagalog.
Oo. Alam mo, napansin ko sa male pageants ang dali. Parang ang dadali ng mga tanong. Tsaka yun nga, parang you have it easier compared sa mga female counterparts nyo.
Sana nga meron magtanong ng what is your favorite color? Or what represents you the best color?
O sige,
Mga ganun. Pero mo sa akin. Oo ba? Sige. What color represents me best? I think red. Red represents me best.
because
Because red to me is like a fire. And I always been has a fire in my heart to help people and everything. And red symbolizes the passion. And I know I'm a passionate person. And every time, teka, don't and every time I get into any craft, I always make sure na I excel. That's why red. Tama ba? Boom!
alam mo ano yung mga baon mo pa noong 2014, 15, nadala mo pa hanggang ngayon. So, yun syempre. So, parang i-activate mo na lang tsuk! Ayun na. Hindi totoo. May sa pool yung mga sagot mo.
Problem
May direct to
is,
the point ka na talaga you speak from the heart. Yun ang importante eh. And if you speak from the heart, ang nakakatuwa yun because you'll be able to relate to the judges. Kasi
the,
napapakita mo yung personality mo.
because para ako kasi nagkwekwento. You know. And I like the one, you know the one that you posted a while ago, yung babae
Sino?
from Boy Abunda Talk.
Si Miss Earth, si Lindsay
Grabe.
Coffey.
As sabi ko, wow, parang scripted ang galing. As in, boom. Totally me.
Walang esyo sumagot, no? Yung parang ang hirap ng tanong niya, ang hirap, when is it okay not to be okay? Tapos parang yung sinagot niya, ay, ganun lang pala kadali yun.
tapos, she's so beautiful. Tapos the way she delivered, like, if your life is in jeopardy, blah, 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 blah. So, wow, ang galing. Clap, clap. Diba?
Alam mo secret doon, magbasa lang tayo ng libro.
Talaga.
Mag-i-increase yung vocabulary natin, mabobroaden yung horizon natin. Yeah, yun lang. I've been interviewing a lot of girls and that's one of the, well, apart from living abroad, pero kung nandito ka lang sa Pilipinas, magbasa ka lang.
It's very
You'll be
sensitive.
surprised.
Reading books, di ba?
Sino ba favorite beauty queen mo?
Alam mo,
Na talagang napa-impress ka talaga, na parang wow,
Tia.
wow. Tia?
Yeah.
Have you met her in person?
No, never. I followed her. And, I mean, ang weird pa sinabi ko, I followed her. I followed her Instagram. Not follow the... Ang-
Parang stalker. Hindi, pero seriously, alam mo, lahat, hindi lang ikaw, lahat tayo, lahat, lahat, Pia, talagang everyone is amazed by Pia's kindness to everyone. I mean, 6 years after she passed her crown,
Mhm.
alam mo yon, people still remember her.
Yeah.
Ganun kalaki yung impact na nabigay niya sa atin na, we still talk about her, we recall her with so much fondness. Alam mo
What's
yun,
is ano eh, the way she walk, and then when she stares at the camera, parang feeling ko boom, dumiretso sa akin nakatingin. Like, wow, this girl. So you're that girl.
as my last question, I've been talking to you for more than an hour, nahihiya na talaga ako sa'yo.
Ito ba?
So,
Ito na ba
what?
mahaba mo interview? Not yet.
Hindi, si Pia ang pinakamahaba ko, 3 oras.
Wow.
As in, nagbalik tanaw kami mula umpisa ng pageantry niya hanggang sa nanalo siya ng Miss Universe. At siya yung in-interview ko siya ng birthday ko at wala siyang kieme, sinagot niya talaga lahat. Kaya love na love namin talaga si Pia. So kaya mo pa 2 oras?
One of...
No,
Yeah.
hindi, lockdown na yan, oras na ako. Baka
Yeah.
hindi ka, sitahin ka na sa checkpoint. But yeah, eto na, as my last question. So, eto na, now that you are about to compete in a week's time, so what does it mean for you to represent our...
Syempre, I wanted to achieve the title because I wanted to inspire a lot of people, especially the male, and then the upcoming who compete for the male pageantry. Because we all know that male pageantry is not that big compared to the girls pageantry, the women's pageantry. So my achievement for being the Mr. Supranational will definitely give them a lot of boost. Like, oh, this guy, it's not the alam mo, not the you should the super guapo ka lang, super macho, but it's for... because me, athlete, to compete in the male pageant, though I'm an athlete in blooded sports, combat sports. So yeah, wanted to achieve the title, of course, because uh, being the title holder for the Mr. Supranational, it will boost all the male to join the male pageantry because we all know that women's pageantry is super big compared to male pageantry. So boosting them, especially their self-esteem, to join the male pageantry, it will open a lot of doors, especially a lot of network. We all need networks. We all need connection. So they will see me as the uh, inspiration. Yeah.
No doubt. Lakas
And
ng laban natin.
talaga ba? And syempre, representing the Philippines is always been a great chance for me as an ambassador of goodwill. Yeah. Ba't natatawa ka pag dating sa pag mga goodwill na? Hindi ba?
Nagbabasa kami!
Hindi bagay. Hindi bagay.
So, there you go. Thank you so much. No doubt. So, no doubt talaga na ako nararamdaman ko, mag-replace tayo. Hindi mo kami bibiguin
I hope.
sa Poland talaga. So, can you give a message to all your followers and supporters na talagang nahuhumaling sa'yo, na talagang who will be cheering for you once you set foot in Poland to really make our country proud para sa bayan?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, thank you for the support and the faith na binibigay niyo sa akin because I was totally shocked na ganito pala karami, as in ganito karami magfa-follow sa akin, will comment, and then there's always a negativity, but we don't care about it. All we have to do is move forward and be ourselves. So let's just get this Mr. Supranational and always support. And one thing I want to wish is please support my small initiative in our LGU because there's a lot of kids who are very hungry and they don't have any strength work for their food. So let's just give a little hand for them. Because uh, honestly speaking, it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding seeing them and thanking you for for the initiative that we were doing. It's very heartwarming and basta super sarap, super saya, and no politics at all. And we just wanted to help spread the love, of course. Spread the love. Love wins, diba?
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Maraming salamat. Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.